There are two types of people in Clash Royale. Good ones and the not so good ones. Well, hello guys, welcome to a new Clash Royale video where I'll be teaching you how to use the Battle Ram card. That went horrible. That intro was horrible. And going in the video. Perfect. Okay, so let me teach you how to use or what to use for the Battle Ram challenge, which is in 4 hours. In 4 hours you can do many things. But not really many, so it starts in 4 hours, which is tomorrow. And so I did not notice, so I'll make this video right now. Alright, so the first things first, what you want to do to fight fire, you use cornstarch. No, really, you use cornstarch. It's scientifically proven better than water. Alright, enough joking around. Alright, so let's pretend the prince is the battle ram, which is pretty much that only targets buildings. So, the few things you need is, I recommend using is swarms. Well, maybe only one swarm, which is the normal barbarians. Why these guys? Because you see, these guys are tank units, sort of tank units, have more health than the skeleton army, which I don't recommend using because everybody will have, everybody will have access to this card, the Executioner, which I think is a pretty good idea. Battle Ram plus Executioner. You see, what I'm thinking right now is, yes, the Barbarians might stop the Battle Ram, but the Executioner has a really long range. He has an 8 tile radius. You might not see it right here, but his attack radius, or the point where he starts attacking, is 5. His range is 5 when he starts attacking. But when he throws it, it goes up to 6. But including splash damage, it's 7. So you could stop the battle ram at like, you know what? Oh darn. Let me go into a battle and let me show you. So let's see. Come on, load. And dang, it doesn't take so long. Alright, so really. Only on a YouTube video. Really, it has to. Alright. So what I'm saying is I'm gonna put these barbarians here. He might have a long radius, so like when the barbarians are like right there, his radius may not hit. You may only target the barbarians, but he can hit the tower with that 8 tower radius. So as you can see there. And so a second card that you must have to stop is a building. Of course, this seems totally logical, but not just any building. You gotta have some kind of building that is pretty tanky, because the battle ram does huge ship damage. 400. Wait. Yeah, 400. But the problem is 400 for each damage, but the log falls off when they hit something. They don't go on continuously like the prince, which makes it so special. So, and then 2 barbarians. With normal barbarians, he can take out the battle ram and the 2 barbarians that are attacking you. So I recommend you use that. Another thing you should use is, I don't recommend you using the skeleton army like I said before, but still carry a zap, because you never know, a guy might use the skeleton army and you could use that. I recommend using the Executioner and the battle ram. Never send the battle ram alone, because anyone could take it out. So it's like, unless you could use the skeleton army, unless you know how to place a knight. You have to place the knight right in front of him before he takes out the Executioner. Well, the executioner targets the skeletons, but still it might hit the skeletons because you gotta know how to distract. So I don't recommend you using that. So alright, that notification right there. Another combo would be the Valkyrie and the battle ram. So these guys will destroy anything in your way. That's where air tubes come in. But I don't recommend using normal minions because you see normal minions will do that. I recommend using the Inferno tower right here. He's gonna be level 7 because every card is gonna be in tournament standards in this event. So those are a few tips. Wait, how long is this? Alright, so ignore what you just heard there. Alright, so I recommend using cannon or also a rocket. I recommend a rocket so you can take out the barbarians. You gotta know how to counter yourself as well. So it's not only that, take a zap with you. So I'm gonna make a quick deck that I think will be pretty useful for. Alright. So okay, so that prince pretend is the battle ram. Valkyrie pretend the Valkyrie to the executioner. Barbarians to stop that, because everybody's gotta start using the battle ram. So you gotta stop that. Now a building. A building I recommend is. Oh, and also I recommend the Electro Wizard because he starts the charging attack, which is pretty helpful in many cases. So I recommend that too. And so you might want some air. So I recommend the air. I recommend the where is it? The Mega Minion. Why is it by arena? By elixir, by arena. Alright. So I recommend you using the Mega Minion. There it is. The Mega Minion. I recommend you using that. And why? Because it's a tank unit and it won't. Will it stop attacking if the executioner hits it? I'm not too sure. That or something very. Or to take out the executioner, use the elite barbarians. I mean, it's the new meta. And every card is gonna be doing it. I'm gonna put the normal wizard just in pretend it's the Electro wizard. And so there's 2 more slots for you left. I'm pretty sure you could put whatever you like right there. I recommend you the buildings. Yeah, I recommend Inferno tower. I could recommend you that just in case of the Valkyrie and stuff like that. Or the cannon. The cannon works well for that. The cannon and something else, because I don't think how much if I upgrade it. But you gotta think again, when you hit something, one thing, and then the lock falls off, which makes it so special. Alright, so as long as it hits the cannon and the cannon can still shoot, you're fine. It has 600. 155. It can take about a few hits. It can take the hit from the log thing, I guess, the battle ramp, and a few bit of the barbarians. Which will take a few hits of the barbarians and you'll be fine. The Inferno tower I recommend if they put a Valkyrie or giant in front of it. So I recommend those cards. I recommend you having like a fireball or something to take out some barbarians or stuff like that. You never know. You can never be too prepared. And those are just a few tips. Well, actually, I also want to tell you, do not use normal minions. Normal minions will get killed that easily. And also, it will not stop the battle ram no matter how. It will go faster. At least get one hit. Or the barbarians, you get a few hits, and you can't risk that. So I recommend you use the Mega Minion or something a bit stronger. So those are just a few tips you could use for the challenge, which is in 3 hours. Man, time goes by fast. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.